You know, when I think about it, the only company pumping out more true wireless earbuds than Soundcore is Jabra. I want to introduce to you these brand new Jabra Elite 5 true wireless active noise cancellation earbuds. This is Jabra's new entry into I guess this is mid-range. This is mid-range because I think they're about $150 on Amazon and Jabra's website. Yeah, man, the Elite 5. We had the Elite 3, then there was the Elite. Is there an Elite 4? No, there's no 4. There's an Elite 7, a 7 active, a 4. Wait a minute, I got the website right here. Let me see, because man, if you go to the website with me, man, they got the 7 Pro, they got the 7 Active. What else? What else they got? They got there is an Elite 4. There's the Elite 4 Active. And then, golly, there's the Elite 5, there's the Elite 4 Active again, Elite 3. And they're still hanging on to the Elite 85T. Jabra is doing it when it comes to earbuds, but that can get really confusing when it comes to the consumer trying to pick out what they want. But first, I gotta introduce myself. Hey guys, for those of you who's showing up for the very first time, this is New Stuff TV, the untechnical tech channel. I'm your host, Antoine. Guess what I'm about to shove in my ear holes, Richardson? Because today we're going to be checking out these Jabra Elite 5s. I love what Jabra has done with their new, I'm gonna call it ergonomically correct earbud style of doing things. I mean, look at these things, man. I am loving the much smaller angular design as opposed to the 75 and the 85Ts, man. These fit much better in my ears, way more comfortable. I mean, when it comes to comfort, these are some of the best out there because they're so small. But they decided to update all of their earbuds and just come out with all kinds of different earbuds, man. I think I named like 5, 6 different types. So of course you can think the Elite 7 and 7 Active, is it Pro or see, I'm getting confused and I'm the one doing the video. It's the Elite 7 Pro and Elite 7 Active. I guess you can assume those have the best of everything, right? Because they don't really make anything better than that, unless you want to compare it to like the 85T or something like that. But once we get down to the Elite 3, Elite 4 and 4 Active, then we got the Elite 5 here. Is there gonna be an Elite 5 Active? I have no idea. Let's just hang on to these for right now. I don't understand how to compare them because it seems like they're kind of just releasing them with one extra feature or maybe like an extra hour or 2 worth of battery life over the next model, which, you know, I don't know. You'll have to figure that one out for yourself by going and comparing them. I'm just here to talk to you about what's new on the market. They definitely have wearing detection, and you can see the little sensor right next to the charging pins. So that means when you take them out of your ear or put them in, they're either gonna start playing or stop playing respectively. Now this charging case right here, you're gonna get all the specs on the website, man. There's so many earbuds, I don't even want to talk about specs because they're just running together. They truly do. Almost all of them run together and they're very close in specs. So with the charging case though, you do get wireless charging, Qi wireless charging. My case is running a little low right now, so I probably need to just go put that on the charger right now. But once again, you stick them in your ears. This is the right one. This is the left one. Make sure you pick out the correct ear tip because they give you several to choose from. And once you get that correct fit on that ear tip, you're gonna get some great sound, but we'll have to talk about that in a moment, man. Let me get up in this phone and show you the app. So right on the home page, you have a couple of widgets here, and that's something I really like about what Jabra has done with their app is that you do have these widgets. You can actually edit them. I just want to go into this real quick because this is something I think other headphone manufacturers should actually kind of adopt, where you can just kind of, you know, whatever you want to see first or second or third, it is here. Let's go ahead and put this back to where it was by default. But I like the fact that they have these different widgets right there. Now let's go back into the home page because they had it set up pretty much how I would want it anyways. Let's not do that now. Now let's talk about the active noise cancellation and hear through. I will be honest with you, I have the hear through turned all the way up right now and it's all right. I wish I had more. It still feels very tunnely, okay? And man, I can hear the snaps pretty good, but it feels very, very tunnely. I wish I had better hear through, but that takes me to active noise cancellation. So when I put the active noise cancellation on in a pretty quiet room like I'm in right now, I can actually still hear my PC going. Okay, I still hear the fan. And when I took them outside to test them against like street traffic and stuff, it's still letting in quite a bit of ambient low tones. So if you want the strongest active noise cancellation, these are definitely not going to be it for you. But if you just need to block out a little bit of sound, these will definitely help you out. But right here, you see how I toggled it down? They actually let you choose which active noise cancellation you want. So these are not adaptive like some of their other earbuds are. These are manual, so you can just manually tune this down. But I will tell you, if you turn this all the way down in the active side, it gives you about as much as turning up the hear through. So they kind of meet somewhere in the middle right there. Now, if I turn this all the way down and I turn the active noise cancellation up, it almost matches each other, man. Let me turn on the hear through since I still have them in my ears. And yeah, man, I'm getting all the ambient sound in, but it still feels very, very tunnely. EQ. So the presets are right here. You get quite a few. You can actually make your own preset if you wish. So right here, I have this, toggled up and down. I've just kind of, let me put that back where I had it because I kind of like the way that sounded. So right there, you can go into that little plus and you see where I've customized my EQ right here. You can actually save this and let's call this new stuff sound. I didn't even spell it right. But they also have a few other ones for you. Now, I will tell you, man, the best sounding ones here you'll probably find will be neutral and probably energized. All the rest of them, I could actually live without. Let's go back into that home page. And then we'll get into some other cool stuff. So this is something that I wish all headphones had, and they're starting to bring this into headphones, which is the different noisescapes. So for those of you who just need to focus, you don't want any music, and this is me. Sometimes music is a little distracting for me. When I was younger, I could study and all kinds of stuff listening to music, but now I need quiet, man. So you can have a waterfall that says ventilation fan, white noise, pink noise, nature, all that kind of stuff. That's built into the app, which I can really appreciate because I have actually searched on like Google Play Music and YouTube Music for soundscapes. And it's not always the easiest thing to do, so I'm glad that they have some stuff here for you. But this is what I really wanted to get into for the app because I need to talk about the controls for these earbuds. Let's go into the basic functionality, headset settings. All right, so you got your audio experience. They got a lot of customization here, but not quite enough because they reserve that for their more expensive, more premium earbuds such as the Elite 7. So you have the hear through here. You can either choose to continue playing audio or mute the audio. I would rather, when hear through is on, I want to go ahead and have the audio playing because I kind of just like having it all going, but I want to be able to turn it up all the way if I want to. So then we'll get into the call experience. There's some things there. Let me see here. Oh, this is something I'm not sure if I want to try out or not. Answer calls and to answer calls when it detects that they're in your ears. I don't know if I want to do this. Sometimes I want to talk to you, man. So I don't want to just answering. You know what I'm saying? So I got that off. But there's some other stuff there. Side tone is very important when it comes to phone calls, okay? And that lets in the ambient sound as you're talking on the phone. That way it gives you more of a conversational feeling, like a natural feeling while you're talking on the phone. Every set of earbuds and headphones needs this feature. So for those of you watching this video, you headphone makers, take some notes from Jabra, man. Samsung has done it. I think Sony's doing it now. There's a lot of headphones doing this and I love it. All right, now headset configuration. Now, this is where we get to this this button on the side. They do not have touchpads. It's buttons. Remember that. It is buttons. So you can choose what you want to do with that tap. So I have mine on hear through or ANC. I don't need it to be off. It's either all or nothing for me. So that's why I've got that going. Here's where you can also turn on or off the in-ear detection. I like to keep mine on because I just think it's a cool feature to have. Now let's take it to personalizing your headset right here. Let's make it yours. I've done the active noise cancellation, the personalized ANC. I've done the My Controls, and this is where I feel like they fall just a little bit short. My Controls for media. Let's tap into that real quick. I see where I can do on the right earbud a single press, and it's actually locked because I have Google Assistant as far as my assistant, and I can just say, hey G, and it'll listen to me and follow the commands. So that's actually locked right now because of that. But if you go to double press, these are your choices: either nothing, play and pause music, next track, restart the track, and you can go through your sound modes, which is ANC and hear through. Now on the triple press, you have the same features or same options there. So obviously I have mine as restart the track if I triple press. And then you can press and hold to use your Google Assistant manually if you choose to. Now if we go to the left earbud, you pretty much have the same stuff with the exception of well, I've got my, for the single press, I wanted to change the sound modes because I already have this one in here. Yeah, where is volume? There's no volume. I mean, even the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro have the lab where you can, kind of just press and hold or double tap somewhere on your ear to do that as far as a lab. I wish I had volume controls. It seems pretty standard as far as headphones and earbuds goes to be able to control your volume, because sometimes, let's say you're at the gym and you need to toggle your volume up and down and you've got your phone in the bag next to you. Do I really need to go to my bag and get that phone out of there in order for me to turn my music down? Or do you just want me to yank this out of my ear? So I like having the options like that. That's just really 4 to 5 main controls that every set of earbuds needs, which is play and pause, which is kind of just one. And then you got your forward and back track, and then you've got your volume. Everything else is a bonus, but you must have those. So that kind of irks me right there. All right, so that's all I really wanted to talk about as far as the app goes. Now it's time to get into these phone calls. Okay, so Jabra is known for great call quality on their devices, whether it's a headset, like a over-ear headset, or whether it be true wireless earbuds. I've always liked Jabra's call quality. So hopefully this call quality sounds good coming through. You got to remember, man, I'm recording this on my phone and I'm pushing it through my software to edit, and then it's coming through whatever you're listening to through YouTube compression and then into your headset or whatever you're listening to. So like I said, Jabra's always had great call quality, but just in case it's not that good, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right now and get to the question you all came here to find out the answer to. But do they jam though? All right, man, I must admit, even though these fall short in active noise cancellation and hear through, they really do excel in comfort, phone calls, and they jam. Man, all right, so the first thing I actually noticed with my song, now y'all gotta look that song up, man, because that song has some nice deep bass. Now, the bass is on point. Jabra does a really great job of putting really dynamic sound into their earbuds. I mean, they do a fantastic job of it. And that bass, it really sounds good, and it sounds really dynamic. It's like everywhere. To my ears, everything seems to be pretty well balanced between the mids and the highs. And like I said, that bass, it seems like it's everywhere. It's deep, it's rich, and it doesn't protrude into your mids and highs. So you're getting a really great audio experience here, pretty much no matter what type of tracks you're listening to. Now, as far as the fit goes, I think these could actually go as workout earbuds. As far as like activity, I don't know if they're going to come out with an active version of these, and where they make them more splash proof, or where they put like a rubber coating on them, even though they really don't need it. They sit still in your ears. It's that new shape, man. They're just perfectly shaped. Man, this is a good fit. Like, you get it on the first try. There's no putting them in your ears and twisting and rotating, nothing like that. It's a wingless design, and I am here for it. Jabra does a great job manufacturing their earbuds. I just wish they would kind of fine tune some of their features, such as that active noise cancellation and that hear through. But once again, that's something that's reserved for their, their higher priced or higher tier earbuds. But man, they have so many. So yeah, man, these Jabras, these Elite 5s, man, I think they're on point. If $150 is what's in your budget and this is what you decided to spend it on, I don't think you're really going wrong, unless you need those volume controls and stronger ANC. In that case, you do need to look elsewhere or bump yourself up to some Elite 7s or something like that. I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is the Jabra Elite 5 is here, and it is a formidable earbud. I got to get out of here, man. I got stuff to do. That means y'all got to go too. But before we get out of here, y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.